A very, very, very good morning to you today. And it's still, we are in sort of coming up to the middle of February, and the winter is still on, but not like the chilling winter we had when I was in Denmark recently. My word, the sub-zeros went down to about minus 20. So comparatively, this is extremely pleasant weather. The sun is yet to break out, but it's finding its way out now as we come through this forest. So God bless you this morning. And our young friend over here is coming out now after about 3 to 4 days. He got quite badly kicked by another horse, and he had a deep sort of a gash under his left armpit. So he's better. I'm just bringing him out for a gentle walk this morning, and we'll see how he does. He seems to be okay so far. So now what I would really like to do is I am going to start teaching a little bit every day on a very crucial book in the Bible, which is the book of Acts. Now, why is this book of Acts so important? Well, primarily, the two main reasons are: number one, and this is crucial, so do pay attention, it is a book of transition. Okay? And so when you talk about a transition, we always ask the question, a transition from what to what? And this is a book of transition, where God is now going to bring the human race out from under the law and bring them into the age of grace. So that's the transition from coming out from under the law and stepping into the grace. And this grace is a doctrinal grace that has come through the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Now we know that God is a God of grace. That's one of his wonderful attributes, because when Adam sinned in the Garden of Eden, it was the grace of God that reached out to him and said, "Where are you?" And once he realized what had happened, he set a plan of redemption in motion. So God's grace has always reached out to men. The Bible tells us that Noah found grace in the eyes of God, and Moses found grace in the eyes of God. So this is one of the greatest attributes. But now it is more than just an attribute. In fact, it is doctrinal. And so that is what the book of Acts is about. It's a book of transition from coming out from under the law, which was the previous administration or dispensation, and stepping into the new dispensation or administration of grace. So that is number one. And number two, the book of Acts shows us the spiritual fall of the nation of Israel. And Israel had an opportunity. That was God's original plan for them, but it was conditional that if they had recognized who he was exactly as the prophets had prophesied, and if they had accepted him as the Son of God, the promised Messiah which the prophets foretold of, then Jesus Christ would have set up his heavenly kingdom on earth, and then it was through the nation of Israel that the Gentiles would come to the knowledge of salvation and the God of Israel. So, but that didn't happen, because we know that the Jews, they rejected Christ, they put him to the cross, and but he rose from the dead the third day. And then as we come into the book of Acts, we find that for the first 7 to 8 years, God is still dealing with the nation of Israel, still giving them every opportunity for what they had done by rejecting Christ. And the message was now, okay, and yes, you crucified him, you killed him, you put him to the cross, but now God has raised him from the dead. And now you can believe. But they still refuse to believe. So God brought in his new program, his new dispensation, which is the age of grace. Now the book of Acts is 40 years it's 40 years long. So that's what it took for the law to go out and grace to come and take total preeminence. So, and this is very, very important to understand, because today Christendom is so confused. They're mixing up what was under the law and what is under grace. And if we do that, then we will never understand the Bible as God intends us to understand it. So this is what we're going to start teaching on in small portions, and we'll talk about other things that revolve around it, which will help us and build us up and edify us. So God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and always keep the gospel in the frontlets of your mind, that how Jesus Christ, the Son of God, who was God himself in the flesh, he came, he died for all our sins, past, present and future. He was buried, and then he rose again the third day, so that he could justify us, which simply means to legally acquit us of all charges. That's the portion for every man on this planet, if he will just simply believe plus nothing. So God bless you. Have a wonderful day. I'll just finish off with his work, take him back home to the stables, and I think he's done pretty okay. God bless you.